Welcome back to the channel. And if you are a first time viewer, I just want to thank you for visiting A Dad's Thing. I am James Simmons and I am your host. And again, thank you for stopping by, checking out the channel, checking out the content. I hope what you have found and what you've seen on the channel has been helpful to you on your journey in fatherhood. So again, thank you. Appreciate you checking out the channel. I wanted to come to you really quickly and talk about something that has saturated the news. If you're like me, it's probably been all over your timeline, your IG account, whatever social media you have. This Will Smith, Chris Rock situation is probably flooding everything you got. I personally wasn't going to talk about it because A, nobody asked me for my opinion, and B, I can really care less about all of this stuff going on in Hollywood and sports world and you name it. I believe that my wife and I are the first and most influential role models in our children's lives. I have two daughters, and that we set the example and we set the tone. And then when they see things in the world, they're able to decipher right from wrong based off of the things that they've been taught in the home. So with that being said, the only reason why I'm coming to you is because my kids happen to be watching with us and saw the situation. And I'm just realizing that, A, we haven't addressed it with them, which is something that we will and that we should. But that's the only reason why I'm talking about it today, is because my kids witnessed it. I will have to have a conversation with them, and just curious as to what types of conversations you've had with your children if they had witnessed the event live on TV. So please feel free to leave some comments in the comment section. Would love to hear from you as you have had some conversations. Not too long ago, I released a video just sharing 5 tips that have helped me on my fatherhood journey, and one of those tips was to take a look at the fathering style that I was raised under, whether it was my biological dad or whether it was those father figures in my life, and just take a look at those things and to see what worked and what didn't work. And one of the things that I really remember and recall as I was growing up was told this saying, and it's a nursery rhyme as well, but I really remember it being hammered home. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names or words will never hurt me or harm me. And while that kept me, so to say, out of trouble at the moment, kids running their mouths at the playground or in school or whatever it may be, and me not acting or responding in an aggressive manner, it was half true, because words, we do know, have an effect on us. We do know words can harm us. Words can be said to us, spoken to us at a very early age, and if we don't deal with them in a proper way, could have an adverse effect on us even well into our adulthood. So while that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, kept me out of trouble, kept me out of the principal's office, kept me out of the back of a police car, kept me from out of jail and things of that nature, it was half true. I didn't fully deal with or was able to comprehend just how much of an effect words do have on me. So one of the things that I'm looking at now is to really have the conversation with my kids, my 2 girls, about the importance, which is something that we do from the beginning, is that our words do have impact, whether it be jokingly, seriously, or just you happen to say something and you don't even know someone is around to hear it, right? Our intent may not be to harm, but we always have to be aware that the reality of any situation is our words are impactful. They have power. They can either bring life or they can bring death. And I am a man of faith, and I was just doing a little bit of research. It says the tongue is as sharp as a double-edged sword. 69 times in the Bible is the tongue referred to as a sword. And, to me, that just tells of the power of the tongue, but also the destruction that the tongue can bring. But in some situations, and hopefully in most situations, we know we want to bring life, love, and peace with the tongue as well. So I just wanted to come to you really quick with this short video about the power of the tongue, and that sticks and stones may break our bones, words will never hurt me. That little nursery rhyme that I was given as a young man, as a little boy growing up, just was incomplete. And that's one of those things that we can take a look at and say, just because it was done back in the day doesn't mean that it is proper and that is useful and helpful to us at present time.